Welcome back to Nation of Glory. Today, we bring you the story of a man whose name commands respect every time it's spoken in the ring, Roman Reigns. A man who redefined what dominance, resilience, and legacy truly mean in professional wrestling. But behind the strength, the titles, and the roar of the crowd lies the story of a fighter, not just inside the ring, but in life itself. Roman Reigns, born Lady Joseph Anoa'i, grew up in one of the most legendary wrestling families in history, the Anoa'i dynasty. Wrestling ran through his veins long before he ever stepped into the squared circle. The son of Sika, one half of the Wild Samoans, and cousin to icons like The Rock, Yokozuna, Rikishi, and Umaga, it seemed destiny had already chosen him. But what Roman didn't know was that his journey to the top would be paved with both glory and pain. Before wrestling, Roman had dreams of conquering another arena, the football field. He was a star athlete at Georgia Tech, a leader with the heart of a warrior. Many thought his path to greatness would come through the NFL, but life had different plans. After a short time in professional football, his career came to an unexpected halt. But where others might have seen failure, Roman saw opportunity, the chance to build his legacy in a different world. In 2010, Roman Reigns joined WWE. But this wasn't instant fame or overnight success. He had to earn his stripes, work in the developmental territories, and prove that he wasn't just part of a famous wrestling family, he was his own man. Then came 2012, the moment the world began to take notice. Alongside Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns debuted as part of The Shield, a powerhouse trio that changed the landscape of WWE forever. Their arrival shook the entire company, and the name Roman Reigns started echoing through arenas around the world. But as the group rose to fame, so did Roman's individual power. Fans admired his confidence, his strength, his ability to dominate opponents like a true gladiator. WWE saw in him the makings of their next big star. Yet, success came with challenges. As he stepped into the spotlight as a singles competitor, not everyone welcomed him with cheers. The audience, once supportive, turned divided. Some saw him as a corporate favorite, a hand-picked face of the company. Others stood by him, recognizing his undeniable talent and presence. Despite criticism and boos echoing through arenas, Roman never broke. He walked through every storm with his head high, knowing who he was and what he stood for. That determination became the foundation of his rise, a rise that no amount of hate could stop. He captured championships, headlined WrestleManias, and proved to the world that he didn't need to be liked, he just needed to be respected. Then, in 2018, everything changed. Roman Reigns stood in the middle of the ring and revealed something that shocked the world. He was battling leukemia. The powerhouse, the hero, the man who seemed invincible, was suddenly facing the biggest fight of his life. The arena fell silent. In that moment, fans saw not just Roman Reigns the wrestler, but Joe Anoa'i, the man. A man with a family, a wife, and children who looked up to him. A man who had to put aside the championship belts to fight for something far greater, his life. Roman stepped away from the ring to focus on his health. And in that time, the world realized just how much he meant to WWE and its fans. His absence left a void, a silence that echoed through every show. But like a true warrior, Roman fought back. And in 2019, he returned stronger, healthier, and more determined than ever. The crowd erupted, and the cheers this time were genuine. The man who once divided fans had united them all through his courage. When Roman came back, he wasn't the same man. He came back with a new fire, a new purpose, and a new edge. In 2020, the world saw the rebirth of Roman Reigns, the tribal chief. A character that reflected his real-life roots, pride, and leadership. This wasn't just a gimmick, this was Roman taking control of his destiny, showing the world who he truly was. His transformation was powerful, his dominance unmatched, and his storytelling some of the best WWE had seen in years. With Paul Heyman by his side, Roman became the most captivating figure in wrestling. His feuds with legends like Brock Lesnar, John Cena, and Edge cemented his place as the face of an era. Every match, every promo, every expression of emotion, it all told a story of legacy, strength, and family. He called himself the head of the table not for ego, but because in his culture, family is everything. And Roman fought for that belief every single night. Behind the spotlight though, Roman remains grounded. A devoted father and husband, he often speaks about how his family is his true championship. His humility, mixed with his power, makes him not just a superstar, but a symbol of perseverance. From overcoming rejection, to conquering illness, to redefining what greatness means, Roman Reigns has become one of the most inspiring figures in modern sports entertainment. What makes Roman's story emotional isn't just his success, it's his strength in the face of pain. His ability to take every setback and turn it into motivation. His journey reminds us that real champions aren't the ones who never fall, they're the ones who rise every single time they do. And as the years go on, Roman's legacy continues to grow. Whether you love him or hate him, you can't deny his impact. He's not just the head of the table. He's the beating heart of WWE's modern era. And his story, from a football player with dreams, to a world champion, who overcame cancer, to the leader of his family and his company, will forever stand as a reminder that greatness is built, not given. Roman Reigns didn't just become the face of WWE, he became a symbol of resilience for millions around the world. A story that will be told for generations to come. Thank you for watching this powerful story of Roman Reigns here on Nation of Glory. If you enjoyed this journey of strength, courage, and redemption, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more stories that inspire the heart and celebrate greatness. This is Nation of Glory, where legends never die.